Mechanism Monday, criticism. All right, you already know where I'm going with this. After officially de-hiatusing my pen, how to handle online criticism or haters is definitely a subject that I've been asked about more times than I've actually had to deal with it personally. And as much as I want to be honest, I sound like a dick telling people that critique isn't negatively happening enough to me for me to pay serious attention to it. And I thought about it, and that wouldn't be completely honest. See, here's the thing. As a music journalist, writer, reviewer, and professional A&R, handing out critiques to music I've been assigned to or hired to handle analysis for is literally the job. But me studying an album to provide feedback is a full fucking 180 from insulting something I come across online on some knee-jerk shit. Not pretending to be a saint and say that I've never done it, but if I'm going to be completely transparent, I'm only saying I've never done it because A, I'm human, or B, a comment can be misunderstood or misconstrued, not because I remember doing it. But I digress. Knowing what I've done / do for a living, I've dealt with every form of feedback to criticism that there is. So of course it's only right to ask me how to deal with the kind that comes to creatives online. And that's where I want to make a distinction. 9 times out of 10, what creatives are dealing with online isn't really considered criticism. Pointing out what went wrong with a specific aspect of a composition or a project all depends on the overall goal that was intended for it in the first place. If you don't know that a thing is broken or not, how the fuck are you supposed to fix it? Exactly. For all you know, it could be working just fine. You just don't understand it. The only kind of critique I've ever given was in an attempt to fix an issue a creative approached me with about their music. Without that information, the person in the comments is literally projecting what their goal for that composition or project was. And firstly, that's none of your business. And lastly, but I don't think you guys press play on this to hear me get technical or defend my job. So let me just get to the rude part you showed up for. Okay, ready? Here we go. People who run through the internet giving out unsolicited opinions on art they don't like with no hint of how to fix the issues they find with it. You call them haters, they'll tell you it's just their opinion. And if you put shit out in public, they're entitled to their opinion on it. And they're absolutely right. And now that they've shared, ask yourself, with everything happening in the world and everything there is to see on the internet and everything going on the planet Earth, who stops on something they don't like and stays there long enough to go into the comments, find a GIF, and voice a negative opinion on something that doesn't affect them in the slightest and cost them absolutely nothing in the world to ignore, and does it for free? Who has that kind of time? I don't. No real professional I know does. And if you're that kind of person who's watching this, just know I'm not making a judgment on you as a person, just an observation on your actions. Successful, busy, content people don't run around the internet leaving negative comments. That shit slaps, it sees my attention. That shit sucks, it sees my silence. If you're not doing that, ask yourself why. And if you're dealing with this kind of criticism from that kind of person, ask yourself why you care. Like, share, and subscribe.